Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Ha-Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Honors to you, Akim. And a sincere shalom to the hopeful one-third men, women, and children. I'm going to jump right into it. This is another quick cut video. Um, you know, with the prophecy lesson being Salakia. What was the name of the video? I had it written down. Wars and rumors of wars, you know?
Debt crisis or not, China's military aggression never stops. They're stepping up confrontation in multiple theaters, in the Himalayas, in the South China Sea, and in the Sea of Japan. Can anyone slow down the Chinese? Well, this may sound strange, but the world's best bet could be the weather. As they say, winter is coming, and the Chinese army loses its edge in the...
It's funny she said winter is coming. We're going to jump into the blue letter. And, Salakia. Okay, we had it. This is Matthew 24 and 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places, and all these things are the beginning of sorrows. But I actually wanted 6, Salakia. This is what I want, because this is the name of the video. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And you see the brothers constantly bringing out videos about the shortages, you know. So I wanted to bring the other half, which is the wars and rumors of wars. It's going to be a quick, short video, you know. So you can see what time we're in, It's high time to arise out of slumber.
Snow. This is
Roughly
especially
paraphrasing.
true along the LAC, or the line of actual control between India and China. The PLA troops falter in the high altitude. They cannot operate their weapons as well. China's solution is to double down. They're bulking up the LAC with more troops and weaponry. What kind of firepower are we talking about here? Reports say 100 plus long-range rocket launchers have been deployed. These are truck-mounted howitzer rockets. The message from Beijing is clear. First, the breakdown in military talks, and now new deployments along the LAC. Clearly, we are set for a militarization spree. What is India doing to tackle this? Sending some of its own weaponry. The Indian Army has deployed the M777 ultra-light howitzers to the LAC, plus the Aviation Brigade has got some new tech. The Heron, unmanned aerial vehicle, and the...
As you can see, those are U.S.-made weapons of war.
Dhruv helicopters. Both India and China are buckling down for a harsh winter. The difference is this. These are familiar conditions for Indian troops. China, on the other hand, stumbles in high altitude. Even military experts in Beijing admit this. Listen to one of them. Enough food, water, and other supplies to feed the troops for up to 4 months should be delivered to stations in the mountains as traffic will be cut from November. The first priority of the PLA soldiers is to learn how to survive on their own during the winter. Well, learning on the job is great, but I'm not sure it applies to soldiering. China knows about their climate disadvantage. They're trying to plug this gap by deploying more weapons. Will it work? Well, only winter will tell. But the LAC is not the only conflict that China is working on. There are multiple flashpoints in the Indo-Pacific, and this time China brought a friend, Russia. Russia and China have held 2 joint military operations this month. In early October, there was a joint drill in the Sea of Japan, and last week there was a joint patrol in the Western Pacific. 10 warships sailed through the Tsugaru Strait. Now, this is the strip of water that separates Japan's main island from the north. Tokyo was keeping a close eye on the voyage, but Russia says it was business as usual. We have a part of that statement. This is what it says. The tasks of the patrols were the demonstration of the Russian and Chinese state flags, maintaining of peace and stability in the Asia Pacific region, and guardianship of the subjects of maritime economic activities of the two countries. Now, notice the word Asia Pacific. It doesn't say Indo Pacific. This is old Soviet nomenclature. Russia was never invested in the Indo Pacific region, but China is trying to change that. There have been 2 military drills this month, and Russian ships have already had a face-off with the Americans. On October 15th, a US destroyer and a Russian warship had a close shave. They came within 60 meters of each other. This happened in the Sea of Japan. Russia says it drove the US warship away, but America says it was all professional and calm. These joint drills should worry the alliance of democracies. Until now, it was China versus the world, the Quad, the AUKUS, everyone was closing ranks against Beijing. So Xi Jinping has called it his ice cream buddy, Russian President Vladimir Putin. These drills are an indication of the growing military ties between Russia and China, and one country will be most concerned, and that is Japan. This is a stern test for their pacifist convictions. You have 3 possible aggressors around you: China, North Korea, and now Russia. So Tokyo is bulking up its defense. Their ground self-defense force is holding a nationwide drill. It's the first one in 30 years. Around 100,000 personnel, 20,000 vehicles, 120 aircraft are part of this drill. Japan is also acquiring F-35 jets, high-tech destroyers, and submarines. The message from Tokyo is clear. Pacifism will not be mistaken for weakness. Japan is well equipped to defend against Chinese aggression. This is a new phase in the Indo-Pacific conflict. New players are entering the waters, new alliances are taking shape. This is not a China versus all situation, not with Russia's apparent interest. But a lot depends on how much President Putin is willing to stay. Can he afford to spread the Russian military from Europe to the Indo-Pacific?
You know, so you heard it there firsthand, I'm going to go through Matthew 24, 6 and 7 again and close out. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. Verse 8, all these things are the beginning of sorrows. So understand, Israel, Yashar Allah, this is the beginning of sorrows that you're seeing take place, with the food shortages in the U.S. and brothers, literally showing, videos of storehouses with bare shelves. Well, now you have the wars and rumors of wars, so, and the earthquakes in diverse places, So know that these times are nigh at hand. This is the beginning of sorrows, of Jacob's trouble, And with that, I want to give, all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ha, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors for the elders of Great Millstone. Honors to you, Akim, and the sincere shalom to the hopeful 1/3 men, women, and children. Shalom.